up everyone, Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're taking a look at some footwear. These are from G.H. Bass & Company, also known as Bass, and these are their Sprint athletic shoes. The story for me picking these shoes up was actually that I was waiting to meet my mom when I was traveling for work. I was in town where I grew up and where she still lives, and I was waiting to meet her for dinner, and so I wandered into the Bass shoe outlet, and it was buy one pair of shoes, get two pairs for free. So I bought some dress shoes that I needed for work, and this is one of the other pairs of shoes that I got. I've worn these for, I would say, about a year and a half, on and off, and they've worked relatively well, other than one major concern, which I'll share with you in a moment. But as you can see, they're, they've got plenty of kind of mesh there, so they're breathable. They're relatively lightweight. They're quite comfortable. I did have the shock cord on this one snap, so I just tied it off. You can replace that for not a ton of money. But I want to show you the major issue with these shoes. So if you're looking for something that's super durable and basically not going to get dirt inside or water or rain inside, then let me show you the reason why these are not a good shoe to buy. Here's the bottom of the shoe. As you can see, I've worn them quite a bit. They are, worn down there. The major issue is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those openings have a metal screen like you would have on your front porch. The idea is, well, you'll let air out, and your foot will stay nice and cool. The problem is it lets everything else in. So I was wearing these on a slightly wet day in the winter. It wasn't like snow everywhere, and all of a sudden I'm like, why are my socks all wet? Well, that's because you got holes in the bottom of your shoes. So the thing that's interesting to me about these shoes is when you look at the top here, I mean, if you've worn or seen Tevas, Chacos, even some of the original Keens, they were built to be a shoe that you could wear say on a boat, or when you're canoeing, you're kayaking, you could get down into the water, but still still let the water drain out of your shoe. These are not built to be that type of shoe. They're built to be a trail runner. I like the idea that they're giving you lots of airflow on the top, but even if you're in completely dry weather, you're going to be getting dust and dirt up in the bottom of your foot while you're running, hiking, whatever it is, and then you're going to start, getting splinter or blisters, chafing, all those different things. So just a major fail in the design when it comes to these shoes. The reason I'm reviewing them is because I want you to know, because when I looked at them, I thought, I'm getting them essentially for $30, $33. So great deal, and they're nice, they look cool, they were comfortable when I put them on. I didn't realize that, when I looked at the bottom, oh yeah, the sole looks pretty good. I didn't take the time to really look at the detail and see, okay, I'm going to be letting all kinds of dirt, water, slush, whatever it is, into my shoe and soaking my sock or getting my foot all wet and nasty as I'm wearing them around town. So unfortunately, I'm making this video to recommend against buying these shoes. I guess I would say, if they were 10, 15 bucks and you could buy them, try them out, and you say, they don't work so well for me, you could get rid of them, you're out 10, 15 bucks. But G.H. Bass & Company, Bass shoes are not usually that cheap, so you're going to spend a decent amount of money and then have a shoe that's letting all kinds of junk in through the bottom. Just not a great purchase. If you want to get a good pair of shoes like this, definitely I would recommend Keens. Some people like High Tech. I'm kind of hit and miss on High Tech. Merrell makes a great shoe. North Face actually makes some good shoes. Even some of those classic companies, Nike, Adidas, whatever it is, there are other companies out there that make a better shoe than this. And the major issue, obviously, as you saw, is you're going to let moisture and dirt and all kinds of grit up in through the bottom. So stay away from these. If Bass changes the design, then thumbs up to them, and maybe I'll be interested in getting a pair in the future. But at this point, these shoes from Bass, unfortunately, getting the thumbs down from Everyday Tactical Vids. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. As always, please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids here on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. Take care.